Imagine a palace where every candle casts two shadows, one real and one hiding a secret. A court where nobles smile at you during the feast, but plot your downfall before sunrise. This was the world Queen Elizabeth I walked into when she took the throne in 1558. A 25-year-old woman standing alone between loyalty and betrayal, danger and survival. Elizabeth's childhood had already taught her the price of power. Her mother, Anne Boleyn, executed before she was 3. Her father, Henry VIII, unpredictable and feared. Her teenage years spent under suspicion, once even locked in the Tower of London because people believed she wanted the crown. So when she finally became queen, she ruled with one lesson in her heart: trust slowly, watch everyone, fear nothing. But her court was a storm. On one side stood her loyal chief advisor, William Cecil, a man who worked day and night to keep her throne safe. On the other side stood powerful nobles, foreign ambassadors, and church leaders who questioned everything she did because she was an unmarried woman. And then, hidden in the corners of her court, walked a network of spies, double agents, and secret messengers, each trying to find weaknesses that could break her rule. Elizabeth chose never to marry, a choice that became her greatest weapon. European princes begged for her hand, from France to Austria, and even King Philip II of Spain tried to win her over. But Elizabeth understood the truth. The moment she chose a husband, she would lose her power. So she played the marriage game like a chess master, making promises, dropping hints, keeping Europe guessing, and keeping England safe. Inside her palace, her favorite Robert Dudley created whispers wherever he went. Some said Elizabeth loved him. Some said he wanted the crown through her. When his wife, Amy Robsart, died in mysterious circumstances, the whole court turned cold with suspicion. Elizabeth kept Dudley close, but she also kept a distance, because in her court, one wrong emotional decision could destroy everything. And then there was Mary, Queen of Scots, her cousin, her rival, her mirror opposite. Mary had a stronger claim to the throne in the eyes of many Catholics. She was beautiful, charming, and supported by powerful foreign allies. Her presence in England became a magnet for conspiracies. Plots grew like weeds: the Ridolfi plot, the Throckmorton plot, the Babington plot, each promising to kill Elizabeth and replace her with Mary. Elizabeth struggled with the decision for years. She didn't want to kill a fellow queen. She didn't want Mary's blood on her hands. But in 1587, when Walsingham uncovered letters proving Mary agreed to support Elizabeth's assassination, the Virgin Queen finally signed Mary's death warrant, a moment that haunted her for the rest of her life. Her court grew even more dangerous as England faced its greatest external threat, the Spanish Armada. Philip II launched his massive fleet in 1588, determined to crush Elizabeth and bring England back under Catholic rule. Inside the palace, Walsingham decoded messages, Cecil prepared defenses, and Elizabeth made the bold decision to ride out and face her soldiers in person. Dressed in armor, she told them, "I have the heart and stomach of a king." The victory over the Armada turned her into a legend, but it also made her court more chaotic. Everyone wanted power, rewards, and influence. Years later, her new favorite, the young and bold Earl of Essex, challenged her authority. He wanted glory. He wanted control. But his impatience turned into rebellion. When he led an armed attempt against her government, Elizabeth faced the most painful decision of her reign, ordering the execution of the man she once trusted deeply. Witnesses say the Queen aged overnight after Essex's death. By the end of her life, the Virgin Queen walked through a quiet court filled with memories, victories, and ghosts. Her counselors had grown old, her favorites gone, and her throne more secure than ever. But she carried a lifetime of sacrifice that few could understand. Elizabeth's court was deadly, but in that danger, she shaped England's golden age, protected her crown, and proved that a single woman, surrounded by enemies, could outthink every plot and outlast every threat. She died in 1603, leaving behind a kingdom stronger than she found it, a legacy that still echoes today, and a story of courage rarely seen in history. And if you want to continue exploring powerful stories from the past, stay with us and consider subscribing so you never miss the next chapter of history.